In today's news, record attendance at 2024 XMAS in July. 80% of COI tasks have been completed, says Premier. Cultural landmark RAZED. Future plans are uncertain. The annual KIDDIES FIESTA takes center stage this weekend. DDM headquarters construction lags. Premier is concerned. King Mario makes his contribution to the 70th festival. VG United to face Wolves FC in FA Cup final. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites.
It will bite. Everything
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Thursday, July 25th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the absolute latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Thursday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast, the 2024 XMAS in July event drew record-breaking crowds on Virgin Gorda on Saturday, July 20th, with over 5,000 attendees reported. Our Kamal Haynes has more on this report.
Thomas Dardet, BVI Tourist Board representative for the Puerto Rico market, confirmed the turnout during an exclusive interview with 284 Media at the event. While definitive numbers are pending, Dardet noted that the presence of numerous boats and the complete sellout of 5,000 event cups strongly indicated that the attendance likely surpassed the estimated figure.
I would say about 500 boats and about 5,000 people. Easily, because of we produced we produced 5,000 cups, and the cups are sold out, and there's people arriving still and asking for cups. So I guess the learning is we're going to have to do more cups for next year. You know, the good thing about the cup is that it doesn't end up in the wastebasket. It's not a plastic device, so people take it back home and then collect it and buy a new one the following year.
Despite the rough seas and unusual weather conditions that typically deter sailors, according to Dardet, the turnout exceeded the organizers' expectations.
This year's activity has surprised us beyond all means. You know, we weren't expecting this crowd this year in particular. Right now, we planned for this crowd, but we weren't expecting it because the sea was very, very, very rough, and it's going to remain rough for several days. And in spite of that, many people have come. I think more people are here than last year, and I am surprised. I'm just looking at the beach and looking all the way out to the far left, and there's many more boats here than last year. We always do an estimate after the event. We count boats from pictures, and that way we're able to determine the exact amount, and we'll be announcing that later. But we're very excited, we're very surprised, and very happy on the way the BV Islanders have been receiving us and welcoming us. I think there's a very strong bond and relationship between the BVI and Puerto Rico. We're both Caribbean, nations or the Caribbean neighbors, and we're almost like cousins, I think. And whenever one of us needs help, the other one comes to the rescue.
In addition to celebrating the occasion, the event also supported a good cause. Proceeds from the sold-out cups are set to benefit Beyond the Reef, a local non-profit organization dedicated to regenerating marine ecosystems through creative and community-driven projects.
for the marine environment and for marine tourism, and we do everything around that to try to ensure that the BVI has a strong economy around that sector. This year, as last year, we started it last year and we repeated it again. We have the cups that have been produced to benefit Beyond the Reef, which is a local nonprofit organization which is in charge of protecting the marine environment. And so part of the proceeds of those sales go to benefit Beyond the Reef. That way we try to, put some more money into the organizations that are taking care of the marine environment.
Clive McCoy, director of the BVI Tourist Board, also attended the event and emphasized the significance of the large turnout.
Christmas in July is an annual event here in the Virgin Islands, and it primarily, we notice persons from Puerto Rico coming over for it. The fact that it is growing annually shows that the popularity of the destination is increasing, and we couldn't be more pleased about the turnout this year. We've noticed as well that it's not just the Puerto Rican community that is coming out. We've realized that a lot of the local communities is coming out as well, and even persons from the U.S. Virgin Islands. So this speaks well for regional tourism, and we couldn't be more pleased.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
Premier of the Virgin Islands and leader of government business, Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, has announced significant progress in his government's efforts to complete the Commission of Inquiry recommendations, with approximately 80% of the task already accomplished. Premier Wheatley provided this update during a recent press conference on Friday, July 19th. As of Thursday, July 18th, out of the 131 actions derived from the 50 COI recommendations, he said 105 have been successfully completed. This leaves 13 actions still to be completed and addressed before the August 31st deadline.
Work on 50 of the 50 framework recommendations has begun. As of the 18th July 2024, 37 recommendations have been completed and 13 recommendations are in progress. The recommendations are currently split into 131 actions. Of these, 105 actions are completed, 24 actions are in progress. There are 2 actions not yet initiated yet. These are awaiting other actions to be completed.
Premier Wheatley highlighted the extensive legislative and policy work undertaken over the past month to stay on track with the reform process.
During the month of June, the Cabinet has approved Integrity in Public Life legislative framework, the Institutional and Non-Institutional Grant Issuance Framework Policy, the Civil Mitigation Policy, and the Statutory Boards Policy. During the month of July so far, Cabinet has approved the Social Security Employment Injury Benefits Amendment Regulations 2024, the Virgin Islands Inquiries Bill 2024, the Public Assistance Act 2024, and the Financial Governance Policy for Statutory Bodies. His Excellency the Governor has brought the Police Amendments Regulations into force. During the month of June, the House of Assembly passed the Crown Land Management Bill 2024 in accordance with Recommendation B30. During the month of July so far, the House of Assembly passed the Public Assistance Amendment Act 2024 in accordance with Recommendation B7. The Inquiries Bill 2024, which replaces the COI Act of 1880, had its second reading with the HOA in accordance with Recommendation B1 and will shortly have its third reading. The outstanding annual reports for the Complaints Commissioner for 2021 and 2022 were tabled in the House of Assembly in July in accordance with B45.
The Premier noted that the Cabinet, as well as the House of Assembly, have been working diligently, often meeting almost daily, to approve the necessary policies and legislation to institutionalize the COI recommendations. Now, as of August 31st, deadline approaches, the focus will be on completing the remaining 13 recommendations.
You should note that of the 13 remaining recommendations to complete, 8 of them involve the approval and passage of legislation. We have set out a clear legislative agenda and calendar, which has been agreed by ministries, the Governor's team, the AG's chambers, Cabinet, and the House of Assembly. We expect to complete those 8 legislations and the other recommendations by the 31st of August 2024.
The COI recommendations aim to enhance transparency, accountability, and governance within the territory. Premier Wheatley reassured the public of his government's commitment to these goals and the ongoing effort to meet the established deadlines. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you with CG. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI! The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you! Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along, demolition crews began work last week on the Sir Rupert Brickliffe Hall, a once prominent cultural center that has stood abandoned for nearly a decade. The structure, funded by its British namesake philanthropists in the 1980s, had fallen into disrepair, becoming an eyesore in the heart of Road Town. Premier Dr. Natalio D. Wheatley, addressing reports last week, offered no concrete timeline for replacing the landmark. The government is exploring options for a complex that could house a library, performing arts venue, as well as a museum. According to Premier Wheatley, however, he stressed that plans remain tentative.
No, we don't have a timeline for a new and improved structure. We've started stakeholder consultations on having a kind of facility. I forget the name that we've been given it, but we have a number of different uses that we want a multi-purpose facility to have. One is a library, one is a museum, and the other is first some type of entertainment space or some kind of, for some reason the words are not coming to me. The what? Performing arts, yes, performing arts, a performing arts center in that area, but we're still in conceptual stage.
The site's prime location in the territory's capital has fueled speculation about potential private development interest. As debris removal continues, questions linger about how long the lot might remain vacant. The Rotary Club of Road Town is once again hosting its annual Kiddies Fiesta 2024, a staple in the festival activities which caters to children and families. Past Presidents Ryan Gulek and Lavina Liebert spoke about the upcoming event and its historic background.
The first Kiddies Fiesta, as I understand it, started in 1993. President in that year was Mr. Paul Webster, and the idea was to have a fun activity for the kids and also teaching them how to make costumes.
Okay.
As she has since then, I'm pretty sure past President Gwen Vanterpool was a key driver in that, as she has a love of carnival and festival. This year, we are not teaching costume making. We haven't for a while, but we are doing a t-shirt design competition.
Okay.
And we've already had a great amount of interest and questions about that, so I really look forward to seeing the resulting designs on the day of.
Galek shared that the day's activities will consist of a number of activities and encourage persons to come out.
I mean, what persons can expect is a day of fun. I mean, the whole purpose of Kiddies Fiesta was always to provide families to come out and enjoy festival. It's always a kickoff of the Emancipation Festival for the year, so kids really enjoy it. So, I mean, as you said, we have rides, we have games. As past President Levina was talking about, we have the t-shirt making competition. We have food, we have drinks, we have candy, we have sugar, but it really is just, it's a day for families to really come together and come out and enjoy what festival has. We spend so much time focusing on the entertainment aspect and the village aspect, but it's not necessarily something that's directed with children. So
and families, yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, and that's so important in our communities these days. So this really is something that Rotary is passionate about, building education, and helping to drive the core family atmosphere. So we're really excited about it.
Speaking on the longevity of the fun-filled day, both past presidents addressed the dedication of the Rotary Club of Roadtown, which ensures family-friendly activities along with youth and education, which remain a top priority of the Rotary Club of Roadtown.
For me, I think as I said before, it's family. I still think that deep down inside, family is very important here in the community. We are still a family-oriented community, and since it's an event that's geared towards a community during emancipation, to me that's what really helps to drive the longevity. It's something that we don't have too many of these type of events throughout the year, so it's not as if the entire year is action-packed with family events. So I think for me that's what really drives longevity. But I'd be interested to see what past President Levina has.
Well, I would add to that the Rotary Club of Roadtown has had an ongoing consistent commitment to the youth of the BVI. I believe the first Early Act Club that was sponsored in the BVI was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Roadtown. Okay. And we've been working towards reviving our Early Act clubs since Hurricane Irma disrupted and COVID disrupted education as well. And that commitment to the youth, for those who don't know what Early Act is, it is the youngest youth arm of Rotary, dealing with children at the primary school level, getting them involved in community service and helpful activities from day one. And so many of our activities center around the youth, like the primary school health fairs that we've been starting since we moved away from our general community health fair. And I believe that commitment by the Rotary Club of Roadtown to the youth is really what keeps Kiddies Fiesta going.
The Kiddies Fiesta would not be possible without a list of contributing sponsors who continue to contribute to this cause.
Thankfully, we've gotten a lot of good support. Ernst & Young has been a major supporter of our club in the past, and they are fully on board for Kiddies Fiesta this year, so I'm very pleased to report that. We have both Flow and CCT on board as sponsors, and we're very grateful.
Beautiful.
Frozen Imports, National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Roadtown Wholesale, Caribbean Sellers, Tico, Bobby's Marketplace. They've also been committed to us and have always worked with us on several things over the years. BDO, Top Priority Security Services, BVI Airports Authority, VI Customs Brokers and Logistics, the BVI Tourist Board, Aquatic Rentals, KMS Tents, Higher BVI, Extreme Sounds, DeCastro Marking Limited, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Hike BVI. I want to highlight that they're going to be organizing some of the cultural races for the kids on the day, those traditional sack and, I'm sorry, I'm going to get it wrong, I'm sure, egg and spoon. It's been a long time since I was a child. Evo HD and DJ Mali are, I'm sure there's probably one or two that haven't made today's list, but we're very grateful for having a very long list of sponsors show their commitment to the youth of the BVI through the Rotary Club of Roadtown.
For the full interview, visit all Tweet 4 media platforms. Up next, everyone, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT FIESTA, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along. The territory's efforts to bolster its disaster preparedness face a setback as construction of a new Department of Disaster Management headquarters stalls. Premier Dr. The Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley revealed on Tuesday, speaking at a press briefing. Wheatley expressed frustration with the project's slow progress. Wheatley hinted at tensions between project management and the contractors, but assured reporters that the recent tasks and talks have put the project, and I quote, back on track. He declined to provide a new completion date.
I am also concerned about the pace of the DDM building. There were some issues that needed to be addressed between the project manager and the contractors. Talks have taken place, and I believe we are on track to be able to complete that building. I can perhaps update at another time the exact completion date. But of course, there were just some challenges that needed to be addressed between the project manager and the contractors.
The project, financed by a Caribbean Development Bank loan, has been plagued by setbacks since its inception in 2021. Local contractors secured a $9.8 million bid, but ground has yet to be broken. Junior Calypsonian King Mario of PDB will be making history at the 70th Emancipation Festival with his single entitled Festival Baby. He stopped by 284 Media and sat down with me alongside Rakim Todman of PDB to speak on his music.
The name of my song is Festival Ready, and I came up with it because the festival contribution.
Okay, so you wanted to give your contribution to the festival, which is great. How have you been enjoying the experience so far? I know you've been working with Rakim and a lot of other people. How do you like being an artist so far?
Good.
Good. Rakim spoke about PDB and their mission to creating new and upcoming artists.
PDB is actually a company, my personal company. It entails producing, recording, mixing, and mastering, and also helping upcoming artists and veteran artists in the industry near and far.
Okay.
And today I'm blessed to have our youngest artist, which is King Mario. He's 8 years old, and he's giving his contribution to the festival Ready. So we can expect to see King Mario at KIDDIES Fiesta this Saturday, July 27, 2024. King Mario is also scheduled to perform with the Awesome Jam Band in the village and he has another booking also as a guest artist on the Soca Monarch. I'm not sure of the date that night.
That's the Soca Monarch competition night.
Yes.
Wonderful. King Mario took the time to thank his team for working so diligently with him along this process.
Yes, I would like to shout out VI Boys, Homegrown Studios, and PDB Pack.
Wonderful, wonderful. For the full interview, visit all Tweet4 media platforms. The stage is set for a thrilling FA Cup final as Virgin Gorda United and Wolves FC prepare to clash on Sunday, July 28th. Both teams secured their spots in the final with decisive semi-final victories, setting up an exciting showdown at the East End Longlook football field. VG United earned their place in the final by defeating the One Love FC in a commanding 5-1 victory last weekend. The match began with an early lead for VG United, courtesy of Joel Mars, who found the net in the 33rd minute. However, One Love FC quickly responded with an equalizer from Johari Lacey just a minute later. Despite the quick setback, VG United regained their composure and dominated the rest of the half. Devontae Samuel and Tikoi Morton scored in a quick succession within the 37th and 39th minutes, respectively, giving VG United a 3-1 advantage at halftime. The second half saw VG United solidifying their dominance with additional goals from the Denvin Jones within the 60th minute and Cole Bilingi in the dying moments of the match in the 4th minute of the stoppage time. Now, the team's strong performance was attributed to their preparation as well as focus, as noted by VG United manager Jermaine Abrams. Meanwhile, Wolves FC has also an impressive semi-final run, defeating Panthers FC 4-0. Wolves took control of the game early with Noel Maxwell scoring twice and Alexander Edwards adding a third goal before halftime. Marcus Robinson sealed the victory midway through the second half. The final will kick off this weekend at 8 p.m., preceded by a third-place playoff between One Love FC and Panthers FC at 6 p.m. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, as well as like us on our WhatsApp channel. Follow us for your daily news updates and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I am Ron Grant, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Happy Thursday. Goodbye.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, forget you.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?